Creatures of the night. It is Halloween, the night of dread, the one night of the year when the ghouls and the goblins, summoned by their dark masters, rise from the darkness, from their pits of obsidian flames, from the slime, from the muck, from the graves, and from the fingernails of the ghouls. You four are summoned by your infernal creator. The Pumpkin King has summoned you into his dark and forbidding lair. There he stands with his vampire wife staring on as he glares into the flames, and the black flames from his fire catch in his eyes, and he turns around to you and he utters in his low syllable voice, "Children, it is time for you to bring me the tribute." As one by one you step into the room. And in no particular order, I would like you to introduce your characters with their names and their most spooky and horrifying descriptions. Let's go with Artie first.
In no particular order, you first.
Well, yeah, because I say that, and then there's like a 30-second pause as people are like, "I wonder if he meets me."
You hear like a swoosh as the doors slam open. Shadows like fall into the room, and sweeping through them is some sort of weird shape. There's like a snap. There's a sound of almost like hair going by on the floor. And then flipping around comes Broom the Brave, the broom of animated attack.
So it's just going.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Following on from Broom the Brave, can we have Amber?
Similar to the broom, you do hear a bit of a swishing noise, but every swish is followed by a thud as this like 6-foot-tall figure lumbers in, hunched over, face made of a burlap sack with slashes cut into it, and the body with a burlap sack belted, and then straw falling out of every hole and orifice of the sack. This is Hamish the Horrifying.
Sorry, wording. I'm sorry, the wording was terrifying.
Then can we have Peru?
I'm having a panic attack, but okay. So from a single small candlelight-sized flicker of fire, dust begins to gather, and slowly it begins to form into the pale imitation of a man. Let's say imitation because nothing should be that thin. Nothing should be like it's. Parts of his arms are missing. Parts of his legs are missing. Ash dripping down the whole time, with amber orange eyes and a mouth, and some teeth too, just in case.
Some of them.
This is Kindle Redwood, the ashen one, and he named himself that because he likes hearing people talk.
Okay. And finally, Tyranno.
Yes, so way less quietly and gracefully, you see lumbering out of the shadows, or maybe not lumbering, clanking out of the shadows, a large, probably 6'2" suit of armor with like black jagged spikes and like wielding a jagged blade, just like by its like scraping on the ground. Not like even wielding it, just scraping on the ground, sparks sort of flying up, lighting it as it walks. You see this spiked suit of armor with no face, just sort of faint bits of smoke coming from it. And you see the armor of Mordred walk into the room.
So is this Mordred Pendragon?
This is Mordred.
Morbius.
No.
Moment time.
Hey baby, let's go.
Time.
Yes, this is Mordred Pendragon.
Armor of
suit of
Morbius.
armor with his soul still inside of it.
Is he still a little daddy's boy bitch?
Less so because he's
Dead.
only trying to kill King Arthur because he doesn't know that King Arthur's dead.
Okay. Wonderful. So the Pumpkin King swirls around, and the Pumpkin King he towers above you, at least twice the height of any single one of you. He glowers down with these flames, these black flames in his eyes. His cloak billows, and there's the stale smell of death wafts on him. And from beneath the cloak, you see nothing except spindly bones and cracks, and basically the hint of rats running up within him. The mouth doesn't move, but the sound echoes and explodes from your ear. The head is lit from within as if with some unholy fire. He says, "In front of you lies a task, and the one who will gain my favor shall bring me the most tributes from the village. Go to the houses I have marked to collect the tributes and wreak my unholy vengeance on those who do not pay the toll. However, be warned, out there are others who will try to get the tributes first and maybe even take the tributes from you. The one who brings back the greatest bounty shall be declared the victor of this Halloween night." And he, each of you basically receives a basket of holding, which will hold like unlimited crap, basically unlimited tributes. And
as I get the basket, can I just like tentatively put my hand up and say, Mr. Pumpkin King, sir, if I get the most tributes, do you think I could have a killing King Arthur?
There's a brief pause as the Pumpkin King pauses and seems to consider, and he goes, "Yes, I believe that if you do come back with the most tributes, a reward is in order. I think whatever your heart most desires, your cold, black, dead hearts, whatever they most desire, remember, to get these tributes, you must be terrifying, intimidating, and merciless."
Shit, maybe I should have took intimidation.
I did.
You mean you didn't? Okay.
I forgot.
So he kind of like guides you to the door of his castle, okay, and the door swings open, and the rope bridge out across his castle is festooned with these burning torches. They're burning an unholy red light. Each one of them like glows, and there's this howling wind, and these lights don't go out in the wind. The flames burn, even if like wind or rain or whatever would come. And in front of you lies the village of tributes, and you can see lights dancing throughout the village as you presumably the other minions of other kind of lesser gods than the Pumpkin King are out on their out on their little escapades. What would you like to do?
As we're like going past this bridge, the expression on that's slashed into the scarecrow face is just like the mean downward inside pointing eyes and the like slashed mouth. But the first time you see expression is when the scarecrow looks at the fire, immediately it's like, oh shit. And they get down into a crouch to go across the bridge rather than walking upright.
I'm imagining like the ring.
Yeah.
Like the girl from the ring going across. This is horrible.
As the Pumpkin King sees this, he goes, "Fear not, Scarecrow! My flames cannot hurt you!" And he passes you one of the torches, and even though it's hot, it doesn't burn your straw. But he says, "Be warned, there are other flames out there that could affect even you!" And he points at the ash zombie and at the suit of armor.
Oh shit.
Is he handing all of us?
Yeah, so he hands each of you one of these like ever burning torches.
So tell me how he's gonna hand it to you.
He lights you on fire.
Yeah, so it's like, so which end is the top? Is it the broom? Is it the bristles at the bottom or the bristles at the top?
Bristles are at the bottom.
Your bottom bristle bit.
Yes.
That feels like a star
Okay,
somewhere.
so I imagined I like, because you said Fantasia, I imagine the ones with the little Mickey Mouse arms.
Oh god, I hate that.
Oh no, I just imagine a straight up broom. I could hold it in one of my bristles, I guess.
I mean, it's up to you. So like,
maybe one of the bristles like extends.
Yeah,
it's like a broom with mage hand.
No, I don't have
Oh.
his spells. You give me any spells.
Maybe the bristles just like extend and wrap around it or something.
Yeah, no. What he does, he sellotapes it onto you.
Sweet. Does that give me fire on my attacks?
No. So it's basically akin to the spell Continual Flame.
Oh, this is setting up that
Right.
things can be taped.
Kindle is just going to take the torch and kind of like put him in his chest cavity, and he opens his eyes and it looks like, you know how you put like a light in pumpkins, and the light and the eye shine.
I should have
Yeah,
played a
something like that.
jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah,
It could have been his son.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. So he
Aw.
watches you all like attach these things to you in various ways. I
Just
imagine,
it like a normal person.
yeah, just on like a normal person, and he turns around to his vampire wife and he goes, "Ah, they grow up so fast." As you cross the bridge into the woods that surround the village, you are there, and you know as you're heading down the road, the wind is whistling through like that. Every so often you hear like the cry of a bird. Maybe it's an owl, maybe it's a vulture. Who the fuck knows? It's spooky as shit. You see the trees are all barren. There's no leaves left on the trees, and the moon is high in the cloudless sky. It's whipping round. It's cold, and all very very soon the lights from the castle of the Pumpkin King fade to obscurity and then into darkness, and there you're traipsing through the woods as a group of four, down towards the village. What are you doing? Just paint me a picture with your words, man. Paint a better word
Where should
picture.
we begin with?
Yeah.
Fucking walking.
Wow. I'm not walking actually. Yeah, I guess I'll just. Can I fly up and just take a little look over the city as a single light in the sky, illuminating what's to come for these people?
So you are already kind of on top of a bit of a hill. So the castle does look down on the rest of the over the village, like in a valley, if you will. But like so, as you look down, you can find, you can do that. You can get like a vantage point. You get to the tree line, and you see, you look down. And it's kind of like a picture like an American suburb. So like it's all laid out in blocks. So we can all laugh at my incredibly crap drawing again. So let's say you started off here at the Pumpkin King's house. You walk through the woods like that, and then there's a path down, and then there's like, the classic American block system like that. Yeah. And there's houses dotted throughout like there. So I imagine there's like a number of houses on each side.
That looks like a face now, but okay. Never mind.
It's SpongeBob.
Looked like a face for a second.
Yeah. So this is why I get Artie and Tyrano to do all the drawings.
You didn't ask even. I should do it.
This is great. I don't know what you're talking about.
James is a true artist.
There we
Yeah.
are. I'm
Really the most talented of us all.
my canvas is the mind. Okay, so you're heading through that. So you see in front of you all of these houses, and some of them you can see not too far away. Like some of the closest ones you can see, not all of them have this the symbol of the Pumpkin King. But as you are weaving your way through the woods, you hear like a cackle. And the rattle of bones as swooping down before you is a hag, and leaping from behind the hag is a huge skeleton that's like not quite as tall as a Pumpkin King, but easily, at least like another 50% over the tallest one of you. So it towers over the suit of armor, both the hag and the suit of armor, and they cackle and laugh and go, "Ah, little ones, little ones, little ones, are you off to collect your little treats?"
Morgred, we've had our squabbles before. You can't write me again. I won't allow it. I'm kidding. Who are you?
No, I like that you're making up lore on the spot. It's funny.
Yeah. Broom, witch, it checks out, man. It checks out.
It's not too heavy. You're like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a small construct. What's her name? Do I know her name?
This
James?
witch. Roll history.
Oh,
I'm
maybe you
proficient
just-
in that.
First roll.
I'm
Rowan
proficient in
proficient in
this one.
history.
I got
When
that's one.
God,
You
that's
would
it.
recognize
It's
this
know each
witch.
other.
You would recognize this basic witch, right? So she is
Basic witch.
basic witch, yeah. So she is not like super famous, but being a broom and being part of that circle, you would know that this is the dread witch Cassandra.
Ugh, Cassandra. Why are you here? We all know you've been kicked out of the coven.
She laughs and she smiles coyly. She says, "Well, I was actually here to give you a little bit of help, actually,
What help?
to rain terror on those who do not give the correct tribute.
Right. Go on.
Some ammunition, some weapons.
No.
Come hither, come hither."
Yeah, sweet. Let's go, guys.
I slowly walk up, not quietly, but slowly.
So she's yeah. She's sat on this bright red broom, right, and it's got like handlebars on it, and in front of the handlebars is like a little basket. And in the basket, she lifts the lid up and she hands you these brown, they look like rocks, these kind of like not quite brown rocks. And she hands like 6 of them to each of you. And she goes, These will, if you assault a domicile with these, they will latch onto the bricks and scar them forever, allowing those others to see that they do not give the proper tribute and marking them as a house that should be shunned and attacked. And so she hands you this box of like 6 rocks, and she also hands you this. It's kind of like a white. What's the best word to describe it? It's kind of like a white, like a very short Pringles tube. And she goes, and this,
So, like Jaffa cakes almost, like a thing of Jaffa cakes,
no,
maybe.
like round, like a bit thicker than that. But like imagine like about the circumference of like 4 Pringles tubes together. Like they're quite big, but they're like about half the size of them. And so she hands you these 4. She hands you like 1 of these each, and she goes, also for those houses who give an okay tribute, but you don't really like the people and you want to mock them. You throw these missiles at the house, and again it will drape them in foul darkness that will never allow the light to come through them again, and they shall live the whole year in darkness.
This sounds fun.
This
The
sounds
whole
great.
year. That's like 5 days, right?
Our house got so dusty.
So she looks at you for a moment, and she hands you these things, and she goes, "But beware, there are others out there who I have also bestowed this gift, who may use it against you."
So what
And
was the
if you
first
are-
one again? Sorry.
It's like basically like you get like 6 rocks. They're kind of like rocks, but if you basically you can mark houses with them, and it will like scar the house.
Okay.
It can basically do like siege damage to houses.
Okay.
But it says, beware, there are those out there who would use these boons against you and steal your tributes for their own. Beware, my friends. And the skeleton's like, yep.
This
Guys.
massive skeleton.
Just
Yeah.
hide the tributes into my bristles, and no one can find it.
But they may rip your bristles from you.
No one may touch my bristles.
And
They learn.
and no offense, but I don't think there's enough space there.
You don't know what my bristles are capable of.
I would rather not find out. And
You know not what my bristles do.
Kendall has been staying away from the broom as much as possible in the entire time.
Why?
Ash, zombie, broom. Hello?
I thought they would have been a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
No,
They're
it's gonna
natural
sweep them
enemies.
away.
I remember
clean
you
up-
35 years ago. You brought me away from a nice fireplace. How dare you? The trauma.
It was real dusty. I can't help it.
I'm Dusty, that's me!
I'm so... Not my
Cassandra
problem.
and her skeleton buddy bid you adieu and scamper off back into the town at seemingly incredible speeds that you can't match. They vanish into town, and you are left once again alone with your ever bright candles, torches, on the road of the through the forest. Now, let's say, for example, you are kind of like here. Yeah, you're like quite far into the forest still. There's a lot of forest to get through, and the path winds and all the way through the forest. And it'll take from experience and from last year, this is going to take you maybe 20 minutes to navigate through if you stick to the path. However, if there's a time limit on this, you only have like a few hours to do this tribute, and you need to get back into the castle of the Pumpkin King before a certain time, because if you are late back, that he won't accept your tribute and you'll lose it all. I should have said that earlier, but I forgot. And so you can, if you want, try to cut through the forest to save 10 minutes of time, maybe even 15 if you cut a good enough path.
Can I find? Oh wait, is this like a roof?
It's a forest.
Right. So no thing at the top.
Do you mean a canopy?
Yeah. Basically, can I just fly up and see?
You will, but remember, it's like nighttime and the trees are all crisscrossing. So even though you could get up there, you can't really see.
Oh,
the sky
actually,
too well.
I can't see anyways. I have blind sight. I can only sense things 30 feet around me. So can I just kind of zoom? I have a lot of speed. I've got 50 feet, and I can action dash, I guess. Can I just zoop around and kind of like find a good path?
One second. I'm just going to see how blind sight works in 5th edition. Because I always imagine it like Echo Sense, like Daredevil Echo Sense.
But yeah, but I don't have any. I'm just a broom.
This works so well for me. One second. Perceive its surrounding. A monster with blind sight can perceive its surrounding without relying on sights within a specific radius. Creatures without eyes, such as blah blah blah. Okay, right. So you can only see within 30 feet. What's your speed?
50 feet.
So that's pretty wild, because when you start moving, you can't see where you're moving to.
Well, it's not like I move faster than I see.
No, I know, but like to use your
the
full
speed of
movement,
sight.
like if you say right, I'm gonna action dash away. That's 100 feet, right? You can only see like not even a third of that distance.
Yeah, like you could go 35 and hit a wall.
Yeah. But like, okay, maybe.
Yeah, I
you're not the
also
person
have
doing
blind
this.
sight.
There's a reason I've got
60
17
feet.
decks.
I'm
There's-
pretty much the same thing, but 60 feet. So.
There's a reason I've got this dex.
Does anyone have actual eyes?
I probably only the zombie.
Well, maybe the scarecrow.
I don't
have
know.
real eyes. I have magic eyes, maybe.
Well, does it say under senses? Does it say blind sight, or does it just say nothing?
There's
Or
dark
maybe
vision.
dark vision or something. Oh, so you have normal eyes? Okay.
But, like, theoretically, I don't have eyeballs.
Yeah, but you can see like a person would see.
But so this is the question: are you cutting through the forest, or are you going to spend the full 20 minutes?
I think we should. I think we should cut through the forest. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see.
So I imagine Kendall to be,
So do I.
moving through plants, just like reforming herself around to the plant, and just like Terminator 3, was it the one that moved through the bars of the cell?
Oh yeah, the liquid
Something
terminal.
like that. Yeah.
Okay, so I would
Yeah.
like you to not for whoever is leading the way to make a survival check.
I would happy to lead. I'll
Okay,
be
sure,
fairly good at that.
Can
Can I
somebody help? Yeah.
If you have
Proficiency
proficiency,
in survival.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You have to be if you're going to be made of ash. I mean, the wind alone. Speaking
with
of how windy is it? Am I like
Quite windy.
disintegrating?
No, you're not disintegrating. It's nothing like that.
Oof. I remember that time in 1999 when I blew away.
What year is this?
Why are these all to the GM? No, let me change that.
I'm not even seeing them. Oh yeah, from Amber. Yeah, 21. So with the 21, Amber, Hamish, you are able to pick path. I would like you all to describe for me how you walk through the forest, which is it's uneven ground. It's not difficult terrain. It's just like uneven. It's dark, and there's like roots and there's like spooky trees and shit. So paint me a word picture if you can.
Do you like word pictures?
I do like word pictures. They're better than normal pictures because you don't have to print them.
Well, I disagree with that. But I think I would be just following behind, with the sword sort of just behind me, and when we go past a tree or something, I just mark it slowly as I'm lumbering, just so we know the way we came, where we can get back and stuff. And because it's like, I don't know, I'm thinking I can't raise the sword for very long because I'm weak bitch, so I'm just like dragging it behind me, marking shit, maybe probably leaving another path where the sword goes into the ground.
Okay. As you are stalking through the forest, you see. What's everyone's passive perception, by the way?
Oops, I closed the sheet. 12.
And
Anyone got anything higher than a 12?
I mean,
No.
what would it be? 10
have
plus
8.
something plus whatever.
I do have dark vision, so I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing higher than.
Oh, sorry, no, I have dark vision as well, but my passive perception is lower than that.
Okay. So stalking through the trees, all you see is occasional eyes, glowing eyes in the darkness that seem to be eyeing you, weighing you up, deciding whether or not you are friend, foe, food, or enemy.
Yep,
so
I
these
see.
eyes are following you through there. They could belong to squirrels. They could belong to wolves or something even more insidious. Maybe other creatures. Sorry.
would it know like the size with blindsight?
We can see normally, but it's
Yeah,
basically
okay.
just 60 feet.
I can't see normally.
No,
That's
I
anyway.
have the same. I have the same thing you have.
What?
Blind
I have
sight.
eyes.
No, neither do I. I'm
I
fucking
don't.
armor. I mean,
I have eyes.
it can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius. So we basically imagine we see it as normal within 60 feet, and then nothing.
Yeah. You just perceive the eyes.
Oh, great! That's worse.
super creepy.
So not the trees or the ground, just all the other people, just the eyes.
Just the eyes.
The green eyes.
Green.
Well, no, the yellow eyes.
Um,
I messed up the quote.
But as you, so it all gets very, very, very intense, and I would like you all to make a wisdom saving throw to keep your nerve.
Can't find it.
13.
13.
Wisdom save.
I mean, I can't see the eyes, right? How does I don't get blindsight? I thought it was like, you just kind of know where things are because you don't know
I'm
with
just-
sight.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't
I
see
would-
far enough.
I mean, yeah, I would say. I would say it's just like we
I
can
would-
see in like white
I-
mist or something.
Yeah,
I
so
think
like,
it's like you can sense, not see. That's what I was thinking. 'Cause
yeah, so
it's not
you're
blinding.
sensing these presences around you. These like you can't tell what it is,
Oh,
whether it's
God.
like a tree in the wind or it's like another monster about to leap out from the trees behind you. Oh my god, you guys are rolling dog shit. So
I
the
can't.
only
I didn't see.
It's not what
Cruise
monsters
or-
are known for.
So the only monster that doesn't bottle it is the broom. The scarecrow, the armor, and the
Oh,
zombie.
Also, I'm immune to being frightened.
Oh right, okay.
Oh, so
Is
am
it-
I.
Is everyone immune to fright?
Oh yeah, I am.
Nope. I don't
Okay,
have
well,
that.
Okay, so the zombie, you're everyone else. You are, I will say, not mechanically frightened, but
Scared.
emotionally tipped. Yeah, this is a spooky old forest.
Yeah, Kendo is like beginning to disintegrate a little bit from how much he is shaking. Like,
But
woo!
luckily, you come to the edge of the forest, and in front of you lies the streets, the villages, and welcome now to the village of Pleasancetown. As in front of you are these identical suburban houses, small thatched, not thatched, small white picket fences, with kind of identical gardens, with the only difference being the topiary around the outside. Some of it is like sculpted into shapes, some of it into figures. Some of the figures may look spectral in the dark, but like in the daylight, presumably they would look like, you know, like a dancing person or whatever. There is the occasional bit of flair to it, you know, identify it as Halloween, like small, you know, pumpkins in the window, that kind of thing. But one or two houses that you can see in front of you are marked with the burning logo or the burning sigil of the Pumpkin King, which is basically a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern head with flaming red eyes, and there's, you know, this black mouth and this black cavernous mouth underneath. And the first house you see is, you know, just across the street from you with that logo on it.
Anyone see that logo?
You can all see it. Those of you with blind sense, because that wasn't something I considered after contending, perceive it in your mind as like a you know, like on a heads-up display, or like on a map. If you're like playing GTA or whatever, it's the, you know, the flashing, you know, next stop in the campaign. And
we have a built-in Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
What did I do?
What did you do?
Draw me like one of your French girls.
That looks like the douche from Sausage Party, and it's upsetting.
Oh no! Oh no!
I've still not seen that film. Anyway,
I don't want to.
Don't want to.
So, what is the plan of attack?
So we're meant to like, what? Get rid of these houses.
No, you're meant to. So you're being sent to these houses to take tribute from these people, and like intimidate the tribute out.
I have to say,
Ooh, so
Do we have to intimidate it out of them?
shoot. How many
You can
houses?
persuade it out of them
Okay.
How many houses are there in there?
in the suburb.
Yeah, that we need to do it with.
Say, let's say there's 12 houses.
Let's try and do like a solo one first. See how everyone kind of, you know,
Yeah,
how everyone goes.
I think that'll be funny. Yes.
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 Okay, so this particular house in front of you looks ostensibly identical to all the other homes. This is house number 3 of Pleasantstown, and this is on the street this is on is called Smith's Lane. The house, I say, is practically identical, except when you get whoever's going up to it. I'm not sure who's going up to it first, but as you approach it, there you can see in the windows are lots of you know, little cat porcelain figurines.
Who wants to go first?
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Broom. Have at it.
Broom, just broom.
Okay, Broom, have at
Broom.
it.
So yeah, he's gonna, seeing as he doesn't make any sound when he flies, he's gonna get right up there. I don't think with needing any check because it's a broom.
Well, you know, you are like carrying a bright burning torch, so I will need you to make a stealth check.
Good thing I'm proficient. Let's see. Roll that.
15, pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So you
All
get
right.
up to the door, and you don't see any indication that anyone has seen you.
All
You
right.
feel you did a pretty good job of it.
I'm gonna like use the tip of my broomstick, the wood part.
Thank God you said broomstick.
Yeah. Steel stick.
Yeah. And I'm going to like tap it on the walls, go all the way around the house. And if at any point anyone goes outside, I'm gonna put the torch away if I can.
Ow, you have arms.
I'm gonna just nudge it against something.
Okay. It will fall off though if you nudge it too hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it away.
Okay. I mean, you're not putting it away. You're just knocking it off.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, if you want the torch off, you could ask someone to take it off you.
I mean, can my little broom bristle arms work like little broom bristle arms?
Do you want arms?
I think that'd be
I feel
really
this would be a
funny.
lot easier for the pair of us if you had arms.
Yeah, sure.
human
I'll have
arms.
Okay, true. Just No, just
Yeah.
like how I drew
With
it.
skin
Like
and
this-
everything.
like how this works. This is how I have arms.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so, I'm
okay.
gonna take the torch and put it down, and I'm going to like keep tapping on their house for a while. Oh, wow, who was that?
What?
Heard a boom, boom, boom.
Oh, I don't know. That might be the
Is that
music in
me?
the background.
Oh, it's me. Never mind. I had a calendar. I was confused. I never put something on my calendar. Anyways, so I'm gonna keep tapping on their house, and every time they go outside, I'm just going to like go against just act like a normal broom.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Because I have false appearance.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna do that for a good while.
So, whilst you're doing this, which I love, by the way, what are the other three doing? Because I was expecting them to be like stood on the pavement, gormlessly watching on.
I mean, we could do that, or we could all just go to a house at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I say we all go to a house at the same time and then return back when we're
Armor
done.
band.
okay,
Return,
that's
like
fine.
in the
That
square
works.
when we're done.
Okay, cool, right. Yeah, okay, so we'll do you one at a time then. So Artie, the broom, is tapping on the house, and after like a few seconds, you tap on one wall, you tap on the side of the house, you tap on the back of the house, nothing, you tap on the other side of the house, nothing, you tap on the front of the house, which is mainly glass, so it's a bit louder because you're tapping on glass, and you see one of the curtains quiver open, and you see this very old face and these huge eyes peering out in what looked like abject terror. These eyes are magnified by the thick glasses that they're behind. And then like the door creaks open and you hear a little voice, "Hello!"
I'm just acting like a broom.
Okay. Hello, is anybody there?
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna wait till they're inside.
Okay, this little old lady peers out. I'm going back inside now. Closes the door.
Okay, I'm going to over their window, like scratch almost, make a high
With the bristles.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna annoy the shit out of them for a good while.
How long are we talking?
I think like until everyone else is done with their thing and it comes back around to me, I'll probably be doing it.
Okay, well, we'll come back to you in a minute then, and we will go to...
Okay.
I'll go to Hamish. Hamish, the scarecrow.
Yes.
So the house you see yourself again, basically identical, except this one in the window has got like pictures of a family. It appears this is like a family house.
Okay. I want to go up to the door. I want to knock on it and then quickly run back down the yeah, basically, but stand at the end of like the what's it called? The pavement between like the doorstep and the street. Yeah, stand there.
Yeah. Like the
Halfway.
Pretend to be a scarecrow.
And basically in scarecrow mode, like T-posing.
Okay, so a father and mother and small child open the door, and they open the screen door, and in front of them is this. It's that everything's normal on their lawn, apart from at the end of it is this scarecrow that wasn't there 5 minutes ago, and the father's like, "Oh, this is what's going on? This is truly terrifying." But is that scarecrow real? And the family are gonna start like creeping towards it, like keeping an eye out for anything untoward. They start, the mother, the father, and the child start creeping up, and the father's like, "Be careful, little Timmy. We don't know what's out there."
Standing completely still.
Okay, they get closer. And they are now within like 10 feet of you.
I'm still staying still. What I want to do is Weeping Angel these guys.
That's what I
Oh
was
my
scared
God.
of.
Right, okay.
I had the image in my head, and I was like, "You're gonna do it, aren't you?"
They get there and they examine you, and like you've got that false appearance thing. Like if you're still, you are a scarecrow, aren't you? So you've got that ability. Yeah. So they look around you for a minute and like, well, it appears to be a completely genuine scarecrow. I can't understand where it came from. Well, back in the house, little Timmy, it appears that we haven't been picked for tribute tonight. and they turn around to like head back inside, and they
Yeah, and I
start
follow
walking in.
behind, and then stop again. Oh no, I tap the kid on the shoulder.
Can you make a stealth check? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Stealth. Nice.
James, can I just ask?
Yes.
If we would have done this last year. I'm just going to make completely sure. I think I know the answer. Tributes of people.
No.
Okay, good, because I thought when the pumpkin guy was first saying this, I'm like, wait, we need to steal children? What?
No.
Okay, yeah.
So tributes are just like anything.
No, tributes are what you will get from the people once you terrify them.
Retreating.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
That's my stealth check with you.
So yeah, so you stealth check. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll. What's passive perception for commoners? I bet it's like 10 on it.
10, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's
I'm
5,
gonna roll
10,
3. So yeah, so you tap the kid on the shoulder and then basically immediately become a scarecrow again. I'm guessing. Okay, they whip round, and little Tim's like, "Daddy, I think the scarecrow's following us inside." And the father's like, "Oh, shut up, little Timmy. You don't know what you're talking about."
Turns out, see the scarecrow right next to him.
Yeah, it's like,
it was
no,
the whole time.
it was there the whole time. It can't have moved. It's clearly just a normal scarecrow.
Okay, then we're doing this again.
Okay, so they had the kid's like keeps whipping his head back and forth to like keep an eye on you. So can you make another stealth check, please? 15. Yeah, okay. So you are able to get much. Basically, you are like outside the front door now, and like. So I'm imagining you like reach out a hand and like gently caress the back of this. Well, that sounds really weird. You like gently touch the kid on the back of the head, like So this is a really weird thing I did a couple of years ago to my nan. We went to Chester Zoo, and she's like petrified of bats, and we went into the bat cave, and I just kept like gently flicking the back of her head and saying, "Whoa, did you see the size of that one?" And she got really freaked out. I'm an evil person. Yeah, I'm a terrible person. But yeah, it's really funny. Anyway, so I'm guessing that's the kind of thing you're doing. Yeah. The kid is about to shit a brick. He's flat up terrified.
Have the parents been turning around?
The parents, no, they could like, little Timmy, you're just messing it up. And the mum's like, "Oh, little Timmy, you need to calm down." She turns around and she sees this like leering skeleton right in front of her, and she goes, "Husband, father of the child of mine, Mr. Big Timmy, it appears to not be just a normal scarecrow. It's right behind Timmy Senior. It's right behind us." "Oh, Timothenia, stop messing about," he seems to say.
Damn it, James.
I don't want to scare this family.
It's supposed to be spooky, James.
This is great. This is awesome. What do you mean?
Gotta paint a picture with words. So this is where you find yourself at the moment.
Oh, your mic swapped.
So there you go. This is where you find yourself at the moment, right in front of the door, as the father turns around to stare at this horrendous visage right in front of you. What would you like to do?
This time, I'm gonna wait until they're just about turning around, and then I'm gonna slide my hands up around their shoulders, and place like my straw hands on either of their shoulders, and lean in and just scream in their faces.
Epic. Can you make an intimidation check for me,
Absolutely
please? With advantage.
Twice on it. Oh, not much difference, but you know.
Okay, so an 11. That's more than a 10, isn't it? An 11's more than a 10, if my math is right. So, just about. Which is a real shame, because that was really good. And you lay your hands on these shoulders and ooga booga them. I can't think of the proper word for it, but that's... Oogity boogity. And yeah, the mother, the father, and the son. Bloody hell. Sorry, I was just new. In unison, all scream at once. They all cack themselves and launch themselves inside.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, they cack themselves, launch themselves inside the house, and in front of you is a bowl full of tribute. These shiny golden, golden things glitter out with some beautiful jewel-like reds and blues and greens in there as well. Please roll 2d6.
Ooh.
So do we have to scare these people?
So you can mark off 6
Lovely.
tributes.
Oh,
You have
right.
6 tributes.
James, do we have to scare these people? Or can we
That's the
be
easiest way to get it.
creative?
You can be creative.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to
charm them
Peru.
into it.
Yeah, you can try to charm them if you want.
I don't want to.
We'll go to Peru next.
So
The
Yes.
house you're in front of. I'll say that all the houses look the same except for like what's in the window. So you've had the little old lady who loves cats. You've had the small family. This one appears to be like this house. There's somebody in it, but there's not a lot of stuff on there. There's like old pictures of a young kid. It may be that the kid from this house is now a bit more grown up.
yeah,
Like
So
house
I'm
with
going to-
commitment.
slowly like full hand-on contact with the door, knock on the door, like very slowly, very hard.
Boom, 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 like that.
Yeah,
Okay, so the lights go on inside this house, and coming to the front of the door is this large figure. Again, it's much bigger than you. It's about twice the size of you, and opens the door. I should have said that actually. All of the people you've seen seem to be really large in this house, like a town of Goliaths or giants or firbolgs or something. 'Cause they're all towering above you. But this figure opens the door, looks down at you, and takes a step back as they see this wretched, rotten, fetid, ashy, burnt creature that's like falling slowly to pieces in front of them. And it takes a step back and goes, my, what is this? What would you like to do?
I'm slowly going to raise the bag that the Halloween King gave me, like
Mhm.
must collect tribute, didn't give tribute, must collect tribute, didn't collect tribute. And then we go on and slowly step towards him in this empty, hollow, like almost as if it was a puppeteer being, controlled by strings, move like only the way on Deadwood.
Like a marionette.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So, what check would you like to use to get this to do what you want it to do?
I have a -3 to charisma. Let's do an intimidation. So if I have -3 and I'm proficient, is that just a -1 or a +2?
We've taken your mental stats as a minimum of 10. So if you have a -3 to it, just consider it a flat D20.
Okay.
That was the bar. I'm just going to sort that out now.
I rolled a natural 1.
Wow. Okay, so this person in front of you basically raises their hand up, kind of like a cleric would to turn undead, and it's like, "Begone, foul creature! You'll get nothing from me."
Is he actually going to do something or just?
So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no.
I'm about to die.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
so
shit.
you that with a nat 20, you throw off the. You keep your foot and you're not compelled to leave. You can make one more check to try and persuade, intimidate.
So basically,
form-
Kindle is going to like shudder a little bit, and then slowly reach out into their own chest and slowly take out the torch, like no tribute, and it's going to rush towards him.
Okay. Oh yeah, much better. 7. That's a nat 20. 2 nat 20s
Yes.
in a row. Jesus Christ. Okay, this guy falls to the floor in terror. No, Mr. Zombie, please, no! And he hands you this box of goodies. Can you roll 4d6, and they're the tributes you can take.
Nice.
4d6.
Yeah, 4d6.
Why D&D Beyond is not working?
Just use roll 20.
Give me a second. The dice froze.
Yeah, you having to actually roll physical dice like Artie though, and I cannot fathom why you people do that.
I
That's
don't.
I like seeing the dice.
Yes,
move.
but just Jesus Christ, such a weird life decision.
Okay.
10. Okay, so you have 10 tributes. So you're in the lead at the moment.
Nice.
So let's go to Mr. Armor, and then we'll go back to the broom. Okay, so Mr. Armor, what are you doing? So the house you're in front of is a very shabby looking house. It looks like the house of somebody who lives by themselves. Like, maybe like someone who, doesn't take too much care in their appearance. Like this, the lawn isn't mowed, the painting is a bit speckled and flecked. There's nothing really to indicate that people live there apart from like the occasional like takeaway tray in the windowsill that like clearly don't take much like pride in their house.
Okay, so are there windows? I hope there are windows.
There are windows, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to slowly walk up to the house, and with my sword, I'm going to like very gently sort of like put the sword to the window and like scratch it, like make that horrible scratching noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to let them know that someone is here. And then I am also going to just scratch the door with like a gauntleted, that's the right word, I don't know, hand.
Okay.
To make like scratch marks in the door and stuff.
Okay, nice. So, you scratch at the door. You hear the crunch of the wood. You hear the scratch of the blade against the glass, and you hear a shout from within the house. Who goes there?
I'm not going to answer, but I'm going to stand in front of the door, motionless.
Okay.
Just holding, but I'm going to be sort of in a pose, sort of like stand up fully straight, with the sword on my back, like two-handed, holding the torch in front of my face.
Okay, so like illuminate the inside of this armor.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
I'm
Okay.
standing still, so I look like a suit of armor.
Okay. So, what check would you like to use to do this? Like to, get the desired result.
Well, right now I'm just trying to look like some armor, so I would say deception.
Okay, sure. Can you
Well,
roll,
right now I'm just-
or performance would work as well?
It's the same for both, but right now I'm just trying to look like armor until the door is open.
Okay. Okay. So let's say the door is now open. Like the door opens, and in front of you stands this balding. It says like a 45-year-old guy. He's again much taller than you. He's got these like wire rimmed glasses, and like he's got his shirt on it that's got like food spilt down it. It gives you like real, basement dweller vibes.
Okay, ignore that deception roll then, because I'm gonna do something else. But so I'm standing here with the torch, and so you said this torch doesn't burn us.
Yeah,
but it does give off heat.
A little bit of heat, like it won't cause any fires.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, as the door opens, I'm just going to slowly creak and fall forwards into the doorway.
Okay. So, like, you're fainting forward, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that.
And I sort of crash on the ground.
Yeah.
With the torch sort of burning, or not burning, but like, sort of like, I guess, like...
illuminating the inside of your head.
Yeah, but I'm sort of like face down, and sort of echoing around, because like, I don't obviously have a mouth or anything, so it's sort of, the voice just sort of echoes. I'm just going to say, Mordred ever seemed to burn. And it just sort of echoes around the house, reverberates in the armor. And yeah, I'm just kind of now standing there, sort of saying that over and over again, just seeing the response of the
No.
person.
The guy like looks down at the armor and looks around, desperately trying to find out who set this like trick in front of him, who set this like weird performance in front of him. He looks around and shouts, "Who's there? Who's there?" And he looks down and he tries to lift up the armor to like
Okay.
see if there's anyone in there. Obviously, there's not.
Yeah.
And so he just hears this Mordred ever burned or whatever it was you said, kind of echoing around the house.
Mordred ever seemed to burn.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And he's like he looks terrified.
And I'm going to say, when he sort of picks the armor up and looks to see if there's a person in it. I'm going to say, you are a different person when you are outside. It sort of echoes and reverberates. And then I'm going to like sort of like how a robot would do it, mechanically, almost like go up to the sword that's sheathed on my back and just take it out and just hold it sort of just like in front of his face. And Mordred ever seemed to burn, Mordred ever seemed to burn keeps reverberating out.
And so you've drawn the sword. Can you make an intimidation check?
Shit. Okay. It's fine. Flat D20, let's hope this works. 18!
18. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so he pulls this suit of armor up, like Mordred ever seemed to burn. Mordred ever seemed to burn. As though like this, what will look to be a dead suit of armor. The arm robotically lifts up, and grabs the sword from behind his neck and unsheathes it. And he stands there, drops the armor, and throws this basket of tributes at you, and you can take 3d10.
3d10, wow. 16.
Was it d10 for everyone?
It was
or have I just-
D6.
D6,
It was
sorry,
D-
3d6.
that's what-
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, that's 11.
11. Okay, cool. Oh, so you are in the lead as well. You rolled
But
really well.
as he throws it and stuff, this is probably not possible. Is there, because I've had a chance to sort of look around, is there any stone or like anything like next to me or something? Like,
You are like in the doorway of his house.
yeah, I mean, is
So-
it, like maybe there's a rock to leash to like, I don't know, wedge the door or something?
I
I don't
Sure.
This is just like a small
Like,
thing.
let's say like in the front, in like so like he's got like a porch. I'll say there's some shoes if you want shoes or something like that.
Well, what I'm trying to do is scratch the sword against the ground and make a spark to sort of, it ever seemed to burn, so did the house. I'm just trying to see if I can create a spark, maybe not to like, if it will burn the house down, great, but I'm just trying to almost just create a small fire, if that's possible. Probably not, but
I will say, okay, so you can, let's see which one would be a good one for it. Try sleight of hand. Let's see, make it do sleight of hand because it's quite a dexterous thing you're trying to do.
okay, so...
Or unless you won't have a tool proficiency, I'm guessing.
No, I don't.
No.
16.
Okay, so you scratch the sword up on the floor, and it kind of it does that really cool like anime cloud strife thing. Is it like rushes along the floor and it like kicks up sparks behind it, but it doesn't burst into flames. It just looks epic.
Okay, it looks epic, so then I'll just turn to him, sword just like scraping across the ground as I leave, and I'll just be like, Mordred ever seemed to burn, and walk out.
Happy Halloween!
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
yeah, I came in prepared to be spooky.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he slams the door behind it and draws all the curtains. He's shitting himself. And then finally, we're going to go back to Mr. Broom, the broom machine.
So all this time he's been like slowly like tapping over the house, and then it's been ranking up over time. And at one point he's grabbed two little logs and has been like tapping them over the walls and the roof and everything as if someone's been like running over the house.
Uh-huh.
And at one point he's going to burst through the window and try and find another window and then like keep flying through the house, yelling, "Give us what you owe." And just start knocking things over because he's got flyby. So he's just gonna keep like knocking things off of.
More like fly
shelves.
through.
Yeah, so that basically is just gonna keep like going because he's got 100 feet of movement if he dashes, I guess.
So I'm trying to think where the house works. So, okay, so you're able to get you're able to find a kind of like a throughway, basically right next to the front door. There's like a straight run at the back, and like you can get through like the windows there. You can zoom through really quick, and so you're just bellowing, "Give us what you owe! Give us what!" as you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm just basically it's kind of like I'm solo manning because of my speed. I'm trying to like haunted house their whole house on my own.
Yeah. Okay. Can you make what check would you like to use?
I would like to use acrobatics because
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
going around.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Acrobatics and performance, if that's okay.
23 for acrobatics. Performance is less my suit. Okay, 12.
Okay. Cool. So, the 23 and the 12, so that averages out to what, like a 18? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, this little old lady throws her like cat in the air as the cats in the house are going mental. She's she screams. It looks like she's about to have a heart attack. She thrusts this bowl at you. Leave me alone, you horrible little evil creature! Thrusts this bowl at you, and you can also take 3d6 worth of tributes.
Sweet.
And 9. Okay, so it's got an 11, a 10, a 9, and a 6. And the first row of houses have been complete, and you all gather back up together at the end of the road to compare war stories, I suppose. Are you so far pleased with your haul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Did way better than I thought it was going to.
Excellent. So you're comparing war stories, you're comparing tribute, and then not from the distance, but from around the corner come 4 shapes. 4 shapes of about your size.
It's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
No. They kind of scrabble towards you in a very ungainly way. 4 goblins start heading towards you. You would know. In fact, can you all make history checks?
If there's someone on our way, I'm immediately dropping to the ground, acting like a normal room.
Okay.
18.
18. Okay. So these goblins you would know are the Green Hand Gang. These are local set of goblins who, you know, these guys are like, these are bad news goblins. They'll be out to, you know, cause mischief. They'll be out definitely to try and steal your stuff off you. So they come up to you and they're like, "Oh, hey, oh, look at you guys! Oh, it's the Pumpkin Kings boys! Oh, out for the night! And now let's see if you've got any good haul. Have you got anything you'd like to donate to us to pay the toll to move on to the next street?"
I want to look so grabbable. So very grabbable.
Can we say that I start holding the broom and start sweeping? No, I'm sweeping behind. What's the ash zombie?
I'm sorry, but
What's that
I
name?
want to look
I'm sweeping
grabbable. Is the
behind.
funniest way of saying I want to be hot.
Yeah, I want to look grabbable.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you from your mother's throat back in the cave.
Bloody hell. So, hang on, let's just get some goblins on the map.
Oh shit!
The
The little gobbos.
I mean, this looks grabbable, I would say. Chilling at the TV. Who drew the TV?
What?
Who drew the TV and the couch with it?
I didn't. It's the Simpsons set.
Who did?
We're posting this on the Twitter without context, by the way.
Yeah,
Guys,
do
we
it.
are officially announcing our new crossover with the
Yeah,
Simpsons.
yeah. We're sponsored by Tapped Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's so
we can't do it well.
Yeah. Homer. It's
Mommy.
The most
okay.
good.
Oh, it really helps my voice.
How do you
Jesus,
make
never
your
mind.
bucket smaller?
I'll do that for you in a minute. So, you guys are being approached by the Green Hand Gang, these vicious goblin ne'er-do-wells.
Mhm.
One of you is pretending to be a broom, being
Well,
swept along.
it is a broom, but
It's a broom.
I'm on the
One of,
ground.
looking
So
grabbable,
Yeah,
looking
so grabbable.
super grabbable. Can you make
So
a can you make a thick check, please?
Oh my.
Is that a persuasion check?
I don't know.
How
It's him who
voluptuous
said
are
it.
Oh.
bristles?
Yeah. So a 5. You do not look particularly
Dirty
grabbable, I'm
bro.
afraid, Artie.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bristles
I'm
are just
sorry to tell you
sticky.
this, bro.
It's got all splinters from where he knocked onto the door.
Playing
Yeah,
drums
yeah,
on
you
the
covered
wall.
in shards of glass. Yeah. Is anyone else trying to look grabbable?
No, I'm just gonna pull out my sword. Just
Okay.
have it
Kendo's
to
going
the
to
side.
puff himself.
Did I get
like,
any
puff
weapons
himself
from-
out to like appear bigger.
So remember, you do have your rocks and your missiles, but you only got 1 missile and you got 6 rocks.
I want to puff out a bit, fill all the straw with air to make myself look bigger. But like,
Yeah.
So
Okay.
mechanically speaking, what do the rocks and the
They just, like,
missiles do?
So against a house, the rock would do like a structural siege damage. Against against like an opponent, like a goblin, like a creature, it would do basically like additional elemental damage. The rocks would do like additional elemental, like acid damage.
Is it just like a D20 roll?
It's basically be like a dexterity based throw to
Okay,
hit
yeah.
him, and then it would do like 4d6 acid or whatever. And then the missile is basically like a zone of darkness.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So we each have 1 darkness thing, and then
Yeah.
what? 6
The
of the
6,
small
the
things,
back
yeah.
of 6 rocks.
Kendo's
Well,
going
I'm just
to throw
getting
a
my
rock.
sword out.
Trying to find a picture of what these things look like.
Oh, is this where we all are? Is those goblins up there?
Yeah, for the sake of argument, yeah, that's how it is. So again, everyone, please buckle in to see how fucking awesome my artistic skills are. So
Yes,
this
it's
is
great,
like,
don't
the road. There, like that's the road, and these are the houses, and there's a window. There's another house. The
These
roof.
goblins are massive.
Yeah, yeah, obviously not to scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys, that's like the little, the little thing on the edge of the road, that drops down to a driveway, like that. Yeah, there. Yeah, you get the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, high quality work. This
It
is what
is
you
very
get.
Making
when
this to a
James
gallery.
DMs. It's nothing but quality. Nothing but quality, and certainly not just complete fucking drivel that he makes up as he goes.
I'm standing there with my sword drawn.
Okay.
I would say
the-
looking like I'm about to attack, but I don't have expressions.
what's the
so-
distance between us and them?
About 45 feet.
Yeah, I actually just saw because I did
Take it
it.
on there, yeah. Just take it as that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna grab this one. Okay. Cool. So one of them is slightly bigger than the others, in fact. So the 3 at the back look like kind of normal. The one at the front is again about like not twice your height, but he's much bigger than you guys. Like he would tower over all of you. He looks like the leader. He looks like the one who's leading the show. Just make sure I've got all the details. Yeah, that's right. Okay, perfect. And he's like cracks his knuckles like, we need a toll from you before you can move on because we want tributes for ourselves. Delicious tributes.
Fuck off! I'm going to approach 30 feet because that's my movement.
They all start like cracking their knuckles and like looking like they're ready to fight.
I will crack my knuckles too, but I don't have bones.
I am just rolling. What do you mean? What?
Oh, look at that breeze!
No,
Like a
I'm just gonna slowly, like with my foot, just not kick him, but roll him. So it looks like,
yeah, nudge
so
me
it looks
forward.
like you're moving.
I wanna,
because of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna join here. And 1, I want to say, find your own tributes. We will not give ours up so easily. Then use my terrifying glare.
Nice.
The big boy.
Okay. So what do I have to
Give me
do
a
to save that?
wisdom
At
saving
the
throw,
big boy.
please.
Okay, 1 second. This guy, weirdly, doesn't seem to have any saves.
Ah,
That's weird. Okay.
neither do we.
Of course you were. I'm saving throws, are you?
Oh, it just
11.
saves. Ah.
What makes it beats it? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so he kind of like takes a step back, but then he says, "No, your evil powers won't work on me, Scarecrow." And he pulls out his scimitar, and so do the small goblins behind him. He goes, give us your staff." And I'd like
You
you
want
all
it so
to roll.
bad? Take it! And I throw a rock.
Okay, we're all going to roll initiative. So let me just bring up the tracker and make sure it's clear. Delete. Removal turns. Clear. Cool. Right. Please do your shit.
Oh,
Wait,
just
I
gonna-
clicked on my token, but it
It
didn't
takes
come
up
out.
so much of the screen.
I clicked on my token. Oh, there we go. I didn't roll a 1, I rolled a 13.
This
It just
guy
didn't come up the
is
first time.
10. So that is
Excuse
2,
me, do you want to add, please?
10, and then this guy gets. This music is so weird. It's like gone from like horror music. It's like plinkety plonkety piano.
I've not been listening to it.
Right,
I've just been looking at Mordred quotes, trying to find something that makes sense.
I guess you could speak in like ye old English, but
I was thinking about it, but I just couldn't be bothered.
Okay, so descending. Okay, so first up in initiative is the Broom Boy. Broom Boy, Broom Boy. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. So if RE, you would like to describe to me how you are doing some cool shit, I'm going to put some cool music on in the background. What you do?
So as he's like rolled down a bit off the seemingly nudged by the armor, suddenly it's like the broom kind of shakes and starts like hovering just above the ground.
Yeah.
And it starts to like vibrate a bit more, and then just starts to Beyblade spin right up to this first goblin.
Yeah.
And fully like hits him in the knee. At least tries to.
Just imagine like
20?
break dancing towards it. Yeah, that hits. These guys are very low CL.
With
I mean, are they just goblins?
Full 7 damage. Let's go.
Yeah, cool. So you clout him with your thing. Yeah, you clout him a good.
Yeah, and he's got a multi-attack. So he's gonna go behind him, and then continues on to this other goblin and whacks him right over the head.
Okay.
With a 18.
Yeah,
Hey.
go ahead. The opposite of what
For
happened yesterday.
5 damage.
Yes.
And then he's got a little bit of movement left, and he's gonna do a good old flyby, and he's gonna drop to the ground again, as if he was just animated for just a little bit, as if it was just like a spell or something weird. This is weird.
I wiggle my hand, making it look like I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
Okay.
there's a broom on the ground again.
Okay, Kindle Redwood, the ashen one. It is you.
That's a mouthful and a half.
It is, yeah. Oh, hang on 1 second. In initiative count 20, let me just roll the dice.
Oh.
See if something happens as a lair action. No. Okay, cool. It's nothing happens this round.
So Kindle Redwood, the Ashen One Junior, is going to rush here with his 20 feet.
Yep.
And can I hurt myself for 1 damage?
You have to roll an attack again. Yeah, you would have to spend an action or an attack to do it.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So he's
Oh, I know.
basically going to his hands form like claws, and he's going to rip his chest open, and then puff of ash goes everywhere within 5 feet, and I will need DC saving throws from both goblins within 5 feet of me.
What saving throw is it, sorry?
Constitution.
Constitution. So Goblin and
This can't have good con, right?
they 19 from the first
Oh,
one,
wow.
and from the Hobgoblin leader, even though the stat says Goblin boss, a 14.
Oh, the
They
DC
both
must
have.
have.
Okay.
Yeah. So
do they take half
basically,
damage on a
if they
save?
failed, sorry.
They take half on a save.
No, it's an ability that if they failed, they would have had disadvantage on saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks for a minute.
Oh wow. Okay, that would have been pretty cool. Never mind. Tyranno.
I just suffered 1 damage for nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to walk up, sword dragging behind me. As I'm walking, I'm going to say, on this night of October, the four marauders agree to follow each other. And slash at the big guy with my sword. Hopefully. 7 misses, but
Yeah.
I get 2 attacks. 18.
18 hits.
Nice. 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay, nice.
That's my turn.
Typically, the broom is doing the most damage. It's happened in Cursed Strahd as well. So it is number 10 is the big boy. The big boy, the goblin captain, is Gunster. It's Gunster. Oh wow, this is a cool thing you can do.
I'm scared.
He pulls out his great sword. So he pulls out this huge sword and swings it once at the zombie and once at the suit of armor. So the zombie, it is
My AC is a very high 8.
17
That hits.
for 13 damage.
Oh boy.
So, can I just... so everyone has a minimum of 25 health if
Yeah.
it was below... Okay, I'm just making
Yeah.
sure. That's
Yeah.
scary.
And then he
11
attacks.
health.
He attacks again to the suit of armor. 13, presumably. Misses.
Misses, yeah.
Okay. And then it's the goblins. The goblins are gonna go. Gonna go back. Let's just go to like. I'm not doing flanking.
Attack of opportunity.
And-
I'm going to up. Yeah,
Yeah, do we all get an opportunity attack?
yeah, if he goes past you, sure.
Okay. So, this small guy...
I don't have any reaction. I'll just do slam.
Why did it roll so high?
Yeah.
I deal 5 to that.
What the fuck is
Oh my
going on?
God.
What the hell?
Christ.
The room
So
is amazing.
all at the same first go, right?
Well, yeah, that's the only guy you'll pass.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled
cool.
a 7. Never mind.
No, you
I rolled
a
twice.
23. Oh right.
I rolled twice by accident.
Oh right, okay. Yeah. Okay. So
We can't see your rolls for...
that's all right. It's because it's a creature stat. It whispers automatically. I can see it. It's fine.
Ah.
So okay. So this is against the broom. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay.
I
So
think I'm the most likely one to die.
so against the broom,
Run out.
a scimitar. 18 to hit the broom.
It hits.
5 damage. These guys don't have multi-attack. You'll be happy to hear.
Yeah, but
against,
aren't you ashes? Can't you just, like, reform? You die.
against the scarecrow, scimitar slash. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, dear me. And finally, I'm not going to do it against the ash zombie again because it will kill him. He's going to move here and he's going to attack the suit of armor. Slash against the suit of armor.
19 just hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
I just choked on water. Excuse me.
job.
Oh.
Ugh, wow.
That was disgusting.
It was, yeah. Hamish, welcome to the group.
Lovely. 1 second, I'm just writing this down. Okay. So I'm going to and this little goblin that's just come up. You can't take what is rightfully ours. And I'm gonna attack him with a claw
Okay.
attack.
This one is already quite hurt.
Lovely. That's so good to hear.
What's the DC 11 for?
That is because if a target is a creature, it has to succeed a saving throw or be frightened until the end of my next
Ooh,
turn.
lovely jubbly. This guy is real friggin' hurt.
He's not dead yet?
Not dead yet.
But I get a multi-attack, so I am gonna
Okay, so he is frightened of you.
0.
smack him again.
Yeah. Oh, is that 13 to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame. That misses.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Damn.
frightened of me.
He's terrified. Back up to the broom.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, those two have got that one handled probably. I'm just gonna. I'm on the ground, and an easy way up from that is straight up to the groin.
Ouch.
I presume that misses.
It's
Then-
AC 17.
Oh wow.
Damn. Okay, so he's up in the air now, and he's gonna slam back down. Ooh. Well, that's not very
that
great.
misses.
And I'm gonna be a fucking coward. Zoom.
Okay. Kindle
God.
Redwood, the Ashen one.
I'm also in the air about 10 feet.
Okay. These guys do have short bows though.
Well,
You're very
Red
thin
Bull, the
target.
Ash one Junior.
I'm very
though.
thin. How would that? Do they have anything against that? If I'm very thin and just a little broom.
And grabbable.
Yeah, I'm so grabbable. They should grab me, honestly.
I'm changing like when I'm feeling good about an outfit, it's now gonna be I look grabbable, damn.
Yeah. Yes.
So it is now Karen the Ashen one. Kindle the Ashen one, rather.
Kindle Redwood, the Ash one Junior the third is going to.
He's gonna add one every
smash-
time.
Yeah, it's going to smash the goblin beneath him.
Okay, go
Uh,
for it. 19
Snap.
hits. This one here?
Nice. Yes.
Okay, he's down.
7 damage.
Falls to the floor under the pile of ash, screaming and like coughing.
And as he turns down to the floor, I'm going to grab him by the face, and his entire body is suddenly going to become ash, joining in to be.
Yeah,
and now
the
Kindle Redwood, the Ash one Junior the third green goblin.
you pull your hand back off, and like the goblin's face like peels off as you stand back up, and it's horrible and grotesque and awful. And the other goblins see this and scream, "Tyranno!"
Okay, so I'm going to raise the sword and look at this big goblin in front of me and say, "They are not always green. Sometimes they are blue like the sky, but sometimes they are red like blood." And I'm going to swipe up and try and hit the guy.
What quotes are you reading?
I'm just taking parts from quotes.
Okay, cool.
I'm not-
Obscure
I'm
battle
not-
quotes,
I'm
number
not
5.
taking them exactly, but some of them fit weirdly well.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking parts of them. 21 hits.
21
hopefully.
hits. Sure, yeah.
5 damage.
Okay.
And
nice.
then I'm gonna and then try and like thrust forward and try and stab him in the chest.
Okay.
11 misses.
Misses, yeah, I'm afraid.
I'm basically just taking parts of quotes, adding a little bit on sometimes, but usually I'm keeping pretty much to it.
The hobgoblin captain, staggered by your hit, is going to swing twice at you with his greatsword.
Oh no.
So 13 misses,
Misses, yeah.
and 11 misses. For some reason, the goblins have fallen out of initiative, so I'm just going to add them back in here. They've seen one of them literally be pulled apart by you guys, so they're all going to bonus action dash. Bonus action disengage and run away. Oh, we missed it again. Bollocks, never mind. Going to start to action dash away. Choosing it. And their leader's like, "Guys, get back here!" Hamish the Horrifying.
If they're leaving, I'm going to focus in on the big guy.
Mhm.
And we're going to go for another attack.
At least one of you isn't a pussy.
22 hits?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh,
I go wisdom save, please.
Okay. 10.
Yeah. That
He's
hits.
frightened. Oh, my God. Okay. Terrified of you. Back up to Artie.
I get to go again.
Oh, sorry. You get to go again. Sorry, my bad.
Yes.
Sorry.
How dare you?
15
Denying a
misses.
turn.
Okay.
Apologies. But yes, the goblin is hit, bloodied, and terrified. Artie, 'tis you.
You see the broom like curl its stick, and the bristles like fan out as it seems to like get ready for a charged up attack, and it moves straight in a line through both goblins into the house, attacking both of them in the flyby. So zoop. Let's see. 21 and 15. So
15
only one
misses,
hits.
I'm afraid. Yeah.
4 damage on that first goblin.
He's down.
And can I get into the house?
No, the door's shut.
I'm gonna knock your lead.
Okay, we'll come back round to that because this is one of the well, basically this street has been done. You've had a tribute for every house on this street, so this is to move on to the next street. Basically, this is not one of the houses you've been asked to get a tribute from. But Kindle Redwood, the Ashen One, the third Goblin Slayer Greenskin, or whatever it is you decide to call yourself now.
I like that.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
James, you did it again. You added more.
What?
Right.
Yeah.
It's going to be a paragraph by the end of this.
Yeah, it's going to be a full-on novel. Yeah, going to go to the next street, bristling, a little
There's
bit
still a guy
hurt.
here.
Oh, never mind then. I'm going to slam.
Okay. Misses, I'm afraid.
Oh,
12 misses. Is that your full turn?
yes.
Okay. Tyranno.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm looking at quotes. I used that one already. Fuck you, good bitch. And I hit him.
Okay.
17?
Yes. Oh, well, I means it. No, AC. If you hit, you hit. Yeah. Wait.
This is
How's
a roller
it AC
coaster.
again?
What?
Meets it beats it. Yeah.
Means he beats it,
Sorry.
James.
Fucking brain damage today. Absolutely stupid as hell. Sorry.
8.
8. Jesus Christ.
That's max damage.
Yeah, you guys are kicking his ass.
Second one? Oh, that one.
5 misses, I'm afraid. Okay, so the goblin is going to
I'm
take
scared.
one of these rocks from his pocket, right? The same rocks you've got. Throw it at the suit of armor.
Ah,
Okay. It's
which
gonna
rock
make
is it? Is it a big
it's-
one or is it
No, it's one of these ones that the witch gave you. It's going to use a javelin attack.
one of the smaller ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
Okay, so this rock thing, oh no, it would be a disadvantage because he's right in his melee.
So a 9 misses.
And 9 misses. It kind of screams past you, and like
It goes through the back of the armor. It goes through my
just-
helmet and back of the armor.
straight through the back, and like cracks onto the floor, and like this vicious ooze spreads out onto the floor that like just barely missed you, and he's going to try to cheese it away because he's getting the shit kicked out of him. He's going to try and beef it.
We're gonna fucking hit him.
Okay, he
Oh, at
will
least
throw 3 opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20.
20 hits.
Oh.
8.
Oh, damn it! You take him out.
Oh,
Fuck yeah. Okay.
He's down.
He gets there, and as he walks, I sort of pull the sword and slash the back of both of his what's it?
Achilles?
Knees. Achilles. Yeah, Achilles. Heel.
Oh,
As I'm sort of like swinging the sword, it slashes against the ground, and sparks fly up. And I just do that, and he falls to the ground, and I walk up to its face and whisper in his ear, "Mordred ever seemed to burn." And yeah, he's dead.
okay. So he falls down, right, and he scatters his tribute that he was carrying, and you guys see on the floor 3d6 worth of tribute that you can take. So 8 tribute you can take and split between you. He also drops 5 of those weird rocks, but the other goblin is going to cheese it away and just action dash away and never.
Bitch.
Yeah, he's just going to go away. And you guys are out of initiative for now.
Cool. I take 2 of them then, because
Yeah.
8 divided by.
Also,
okay.
they were hitting with like regular non-magical weapons, right?
Yep.
Okay, then I need to half that damage.
Oh, nice.
I forgot about that. Right.
My new name is
Oh,
Kindle
no.
Redwood Ashen One, the third green-skinned Goblin Slayer of the 5th Flame.
Okay, so
James, good luck remembering that.
Yeah. It's already gone. It's already gone.
What is this? Normalville or whatever you called it?
Pleasantville.
Town.
Pleasant Town.
Pleasant Town. Yeah, Pleasant Town. So you're moving on to Street 2. And in the name of expedience, because it took a lot longer to do the first street than I thought, we're going to reduce this street to 2 houses. It doesn't really matter. But we only see 2 houses on this street. So you were on Smith Street first, and now you are on Baker Street.
If we're teaming up,
Yeah, I was gonna say duo.
Want to do what's it called?
Crime.
No. We could
Do you want to do a
uh,
crime?
Yes.
well,
Awesome.
Wait, I can't
Team.
name the fucking. What is the thing that scarecrows are filled with and brooms are made out of?
Straw.
Hey,
Straw. We could do a straw duo.
Yeah, could do.
Heck yeah.
And we both have a fire theme, Mr.
Just-
Kendall.
I'm just imagining the scarecrow and the broom just stood still in the front garden, like as people come out.
Yeah, we could both do the fucking sweeping angels thing.
So, as you approach the street, you see the 2 houses, right? One on each side of the street that have got your symbol on them. And at the end of the street, you see this figure around your height, but in one hand is holding one of these weird missile things, and in the other hand is holding a pack of those 6 rocks. Clearly, even from the other end of the street, you see that this is a vampire lord. He's watching you, and you hear down the street in your minds like your minds are assaulted as you hear him speak telepathically towards you. Impress me, children. Let me see what you can do, and if you perform well enough, I shall let thee pass.
This is like a 3 riddles kind of thing.
Dance?
No, he wants to see what you do to like
I
get
know,
the.
but I say that in character.
Oh right.
And those beginning to dance.
Wait, so is that just to those 2? Is that just those
No,
2?
it's
or is
to
that
all of you.
us? Okay.
To all of you. He stands at the opposite end of the street, like basically the 2 houses you do first, and then you will approach him. He's there in like a classic like white t-shirt, white vest, red like brooch star thing on his chest, and a black long cape with a red lining inside of it, a pale face with a small trickle of blood running down it, and swept back white hair. This guy is the spitting image of Strahd. This guy.
You were going to say that.
Well, just for context, that's what he looks like from all the way down the street. But in one hand, he's got this box of how many is it? It's 12 of those weird rocks and like one of these darkness missiles, which you've not used.
Would we know this guy's Strahd?
He isn't Strahd. He just looks like him.
Okay.
He is.
So I hate it.
I was just going to be like, well, would we know it's
He
Strahd?
doesn't have the Strahd. He doesn't have Strahd's accent for one.
I
Yes,
wouldn't
Strahd
know
was
what Strahd sounded like.
he spoke like this. Didn't he?
Yeah, I know what Strahd sounded like. I wouldn't. My character wouldn't know what Strahd
Behind
sounded
you, there's a really old Raven's like, "Hey guys, it's Damian. Hey, how you doing?"
like. Emil's by Strahd's side.
Yeah. What's going
This
on?
solo cameo would never have seen it coming.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's 2 houses, one on each side, and I like the idea of you guys splitting into 2 teams and approaching each house as a duo. So dazzle me. Well, I will say this: you cannot use any of the checks you just used on the previous street. So intimidation, stealth, sleight of hand.
So all of us can't use all of them, or we can't use all of them.
I'm just trying to remember what you use.
I
So-
use acrobatics. And
Acrobatics.
I
performance.
used. What did I use?
I only
stealth.
used intimidation.
I
I
used
didn't-
intimidation and deception. I think.
I did
Yeah.
stealth and intimidation.
Yeah. So just try to come up with a different plan here.
Would
But I am
stealth
on your
still
side, and I want you to do well.
count, since that was just moving up to the house, not doing anything with it.
I mean, you still use that, so.
I guess. Alright.
Mr. Armor of Mordred.
Yes, Ashen One.
If I wear you, can you on command, nude me?
What? I'm sorry. What did you say?
So you know how in Iron Man, in the third movie, he can just like do something and the armor like falls off of his body.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. I just forgot how you name it, and it came out.
You've stunlocked me here.
Diana hurt itself and it's confusing.
Yeah. My character's immune to psychic damage, but I'm not. I think.
Did I just vicious mockery in
Yeah.
the real life?
I think you would. I mean, it would probably be slightly quicker than taking a normal set of armor off, but you would still take time to take the armor off.
Well, that's a shame. I was thinking that we could convince the guy that this happens, and I point to myself if you don't tribute.
I mean, we are also pretty. I mean, just in general, if if you wear me,
You don't also have heavy armor proficiency.
No,
that's true. But I could
So
also
it's like
I could also just
5
mimic the
feet of
movements.
I think.
I mean, I
and
can
I
just
have
do the
disadvantage.
movements.
Yeah, I just
Um,
happen to be inside.
I mean, I
pile of
think
dust.
a glowing suit of black spiked armor would be pretty scary.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
But we can't
Let me
intimidate
just-
them. We can't intimidate them, so maybe not.
I don't have intimidation anymore.
Yeah, I know, neither do I.
We could do persuasion.
That's. We
Good
could
sir,
do
would
the-
you kindly give your tribute?
Listen, we'll come up with something on the spot. let them
Okay.
let them go first.
So the two houses.
Move your hand, I'm going in.
The two
No.
houses are opposite each other, right? And they're slightly bigger than the houses on the previous street. One of them is these houses, you say, are a little bit bigger. One of them, you've got like there's a long winding path up to the door, and this house is covered in cobwebs, and it gives real like witchy vibes. The house opposite it has steps up to this large porch, and at the top of the porch sits this again one of those huge skeletons, and in the skeleton's lap is a bowl, and it says "Tributes, take one."
Where's that? Sorry.
So the house on the left is the one covered in cobwebs. The house on the right is the house with the steps up it, where like sat on like in a porch. There's like a huge skeleton. In its lap is a bowl with a sign with like a load of tributes in it, with a sign saying "Tributes, take one."
Hey, how's your deception, Amber?
My deception is pretty decent.
All right. So, James,
Artie.
can I find like a piece of metal or wood that's like long and kind of like the shape of like straight going into a sort of point? Or like a
I mean, I will say this: you are that.
well, no, I'm trying to find an additional thing that's kind of like a sickle
A poking
form. Well, more like a plank, like a basically the edge of a scythe.
Do you know, I probably have like the stick I was mounted on in a field. So maybe.
Well, it's not a stick I'm trying to find. I'm basically trying to make it so that I'm holding that, and then I look like a scythe. And then you can act like you're
Right.
holding me as a scythe.
I will say this, right? Because you were after a very specific thing. You can try to find one of them and roll like a percentile dice. It's quite likely you've only got a 10% chance of finding it. So you have to roll a 90 or above. Or you can take one of the. You can try and take one of the slats from like a picket fence to see if that helps.
I do
I'll take a
have
stab
another
at it,
idea if you do want to do. How's your performance?
I've used performance already. Is the
Oh,
thing.
you have? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I've used stealth, performance, and acrobatics.
Okay.
So I
So,
have my intimidation,
Dance
I guess.
performance is out of the way.
Yeah.
Game us
Can
And
is
the
the
dance
most-
off to save the world.
What if? Oh my god. Okay. So you're made of straw.
Yeah.
What if I impale you, but fake do it, so that you knock up to the door, get fully impaled by me, and then get like, "Oh, please help me," and then, or you like in the distance, so you look like an actual person because you're like scarecrows mimic people.
I want to know
So
why
it's
they would
just
give
me
me
s-
tributes for this.
No, it's because I'm rolling intimidation, so it's me stabbing
Oh,
you to
got you,
death,
got you.
and then going up to like, give her to me. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, but first, who's going to which house?
I mean, we'll let them pick us.
Wait, okay, what if we go to the witch's house and I try and act as a salesman selling brooms?
Oh my god, yes!
Right.
Yes!
And I'm like, in
Yes.
exchange for this broom, I'll take tributes, and then you just go out the back door.
And you could flip me around like one of those arrow signs. I could athletics it.
I like this.
Okay, right, I like it. So you were heading towards the Witchy Vibe Cottage,
Yeah.
right? A house rather.
Which one was that?
So it's the one I can't remember. There's two houses that
You said
obviously
one was
split.
webs and one was
one was
skeleton.
webs and one has a skeleton with a bowl and it says the police take one. Right.
Yeah.
So you're going to the one. So Artie and Amber are going to the Witchy Vibe house. Okay. And so you're walking up to it, like you get onto the lawn, and the lawn there's no lights. There's like toadstools growing out of the ground. The trees, the leaves that are off the trees, and the willow is like stretching and twisted, and all kind of like bent out of shape. There's a black cat that's glaring at you from the roof, like glaring down its green eyes, kind of lighting in the night as you head down the path. The windows are like frosted and a little bit cracked as these cobwebs kind of cover the entire house. Bats are flying around as well as you approach this. There's a smell of kind of a sweet, sickly smell that's bubbling from a cauldron on the front of the lawn. And you approach the door, and I heard you are basically going to be like spinning the broom around.
Yeah, I want to be like, can I pick you up? And then,
Yeah.
yeah, pick them up, start
I
spinning.
consent. Yeah, so you do that. You pick her up. Are you knocking on the door first or what?
No, I want to knock on the door and then be spinning. I think I can do it
Okay.
one-handed.
So have you seen the film Soul?
S-O-L?
Soul. It's the
S-O-U-L.
Pixar one.
No, I haven't
Yeah.
yet.
Okay, well, there's a character in that who does like spinning. I can't remember what his name is, but what's he called? Soul Wikipedia. Hang on, because it's basically the whole film is about like obviously souls and stuff, and there's like one way you can get into like the astral realm is being in the zone, and there's a guy who like spins signs pointing to like a furniture.
Not just the guy from Big Hero 6.
Yeah, you're kind of like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. He's really funny too. Big Hero 6 signs. Let's see.
Forgotten his name.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
the dinosaur guy.
it's really generic.
Oh yeah.
It's like Fred or something.
Brad.
It's not
He's
Brad. I
the
think it's
rich
like
one, isn't he? He's the one who like pays for
Yeah.
the suit.
yeah, his name's like Brett, not Brett, Fred or something like that.
I think it's Fred. Yeah.
I
Yeah. It's
actually
Fred.
really love that film. It's
Yeah, I
great.
do too.
La,
It's one of my favorites.
la, la, la.
Go is one of
la,
my
la,
favorite
la.
characters.
Yeah,
I
that
love
doesn't
her.
like
So
it.
good,
He was like,
so good. Anyway,
Yeah.
right. Cool. So yeah. Let's see some checks.
yeah, it was
Let's
Fred.
see- yeah. Let's see some checks, please.
Okay, athletics?
I'll do athletics.
It'll be
and-
athletics from the broom.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What is it going to be from the
Would
scarecrow?
the
Performance
scarecrow would they be giving me advantage because they're the one flipping me around?
So, one of you can have advantage.
Okay, what is your plus to it?
If I don't think I'm doing athletics. I would say the thing I'm probably closest to doing is maybe acrobatics then? If I'm spinning this around in my hands?
Maybe. Or
Performance.
slight performance, yeah, probably.
So I have a +1 to that.
Yeah, you can have the advantage then, because I have +2.
Ooh.
Alright, let's see.
Do it.
Oh, should I have the advantage?
Oh, sorry, I just rolled
actually-
twice.
Wow, that was... We rolled a nat 1 and a 20.
And a nat 1 from me as well.
Okay.
Well, you
so,
rolled it with advantage, so it's not 20, it's fine.
Yeah. So and she rolled the 20 first as well. So I'm going to say they even out, and it's just like it's like a very middling performance. As
I show
you
limp.
knock on the door, you start spinning the broom round. You know, there's a bit of a fumble. You've got weird scarecrow arms. You got a weird scarecrow head. This broom is like quite rigid and clearly not into it. And the door opens up, and rather than being like a witch, it's this it's this very very like officey looking girl. You know, like turtleneck and like work slacks kind of thing, and like flat shoes. And she opens the door, and I think she would just be confused.
Hey, okay. Hey, what if I clean your room and you give me those thingamajigings?
Tech contributes.
What do you say? Tributes for
Are you trying to
cleaning.
persuade her?
Yes.
Okay, please roll persuasion. Come. Oh.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not charisma.
I'm saying,
Hey, miss, do you want to buy a broom special offer today? It's 8
Please
tribute.
make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna try. So you are not the most compelling of people, I will say that. So she kind of shakes her head a little bit, and she will give the pair of you 1d6
oh,
to share between you.
Oh no.
What if they get one? What if they get one?
Well, then they have to decide, don't
Is
they?
it 0.5?
One. Okay.
Oh my
Who's
god,
gonna
why are
get
you
it?
rolling?
Well, I mean, because
We've
I'm a
rolled
DM, I love
before.
rolling.
Fair.
Okay. Ooh, what should I do? What should I do? Should we knock her
What
out
if you
and
beat her
rob
up?
her? Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have these. You do have these rocks and these missiles. You could like
Well,
scar her house.
I also have a broomstick that is meat, which can be beat material.
I mean, her house is made of bricks. You are made out of wood.
Yeah, she's not.
She I will say this: attacking the patrons of the houses is not recommended.
Fine.
You would know that like these are the people who are giving tribute. It's like if they are attacked, they will never give tribute again.
Okay.
Like so it's
Well,
kind of like killing the cow.
if we
Does she recognize the stones if we pull them out?
for sure she would.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
then
try. I have not used intimidation yet.
I have, so you should do this for sure.
Yeah. Listen up, bucko. If you want your house to stay pristine and clean, you better give us some more tributes.
Okay,
Or else
Yeah,
it's gonna get
shuffling, I
real
guess.
nasty.
so let's see that intimidation.
Oh boy.
Can I
oh
give you a help
boy.
action for this?
Oh?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah,
Alright.
Just hold one up, be like, yeah.
Okay, that's the
14.
first.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is a bit
14.
better. 14. She will give you another d6. So she has given you in
Okay.
total 2d6s. I'm hoping for another
Okay.
one. Okay, so that's 5 total. She's given Shep between 50.
Okay.
Better
Okay.
nothing.
Okay, and she hurriedly shuts the door and peers out through the letterbox to make sure you're not gonna destroy her house.
I'm just having that like rock thing in my hand and like tossing it up and catching it as I go away.
Okay, nice. It's very these things super smooth, just not quite spherical. Quite like cold to the touch now. They've been out quite a while. But we'll jump to Team 2, the B team. Well, I don't know why they're the B team. Team
Number
Dogs.
18.
Yeah, you clearly you're the Straw Dogs, and these guys are the Dusty Armors. I don't know. Come up with your own team names. I ain't helping you. And in front of you is the only other house on the street you guys can approach. It is the house with long steps up to the top, where the door is, and there's this skeleton it's like, it isn't moving at all. It's been sat completely still the entire time you've seen it on the street. Looks to looks to a casual observer, it looks to be like it would be like an actual skeleton put out for display. And in its lap is this bowl. Tributes, please take one.
Okay, so what we haven't told you is that Kindle is wearing me. And we're walking up the stairs as like one form, basically.
Okay. Okay.
And we get up. I just like say, "What do we do? Do we take one, or do we?" I understand this is a test. I want to take more than one, though.
Can we just? Well, we are 2 people, so we can take one each.
But you've gone up as one person though.
Shit. I mean, you could just you could just take me off. That doesn't really matter if we're not going to do the plan we came up with.
Let's do the plan and see if we can
Yes.
get permission to take 2. Maybe even 3.
The ball.
Have you gone up the stairs yet?
Yeah, we're at the top of the
Okay.
stairs, I would
I will
say.
say
Don't worry,
this.
I kill a Redwood Asham on the 3rd, green-skinned golden slayer of the 5th flame, and wearer of Morton's armor gun.
So as you're up there, the tributes, even though they're only worth 1 each, are much bigger here. Like they are like twice, at least twice, or maybe even 3 times the size of a normal tribute. And whilst it only counts as 1, it is like it's kind of like the golden snitch. Like you very rarely see tributes this big. Like that. Ooh,
I say, Kindle, be careful of things, of tributes this big. They could be hiding like a knife or a razor blade or something.
Well, I'm dead, so a
That's
knife
true.
isn't going to do much.
Still might hurt.
Here, I'll take one, and I guess you control me, so I can't do much.
I say take the armor off. Take me off.
Okay.
So we can take one each.
It's bitches!
Well, I don't know how
Okay,
this
here
would
we
work.
go.
I guess I just like, I don't know. Somehow the armor's off, and we both take one.
Okay.
Oh,
If you want to be boring, you can be boring.
No, I know.
If you want to be lame asses, you can be a lame ass.
Okay,
I'm not being lame.
I'm not being a lame bitch. I'm gonna.
So easy to provoke.
No, I was already thinking about it. I was
It's like
very much
saying,
thinking about it.
I don't want to do that. No balls. Okay, I'll do it.
No, I was really thinking about it already. But as I take one, I'm gonna sleight of hand and try to take another one.
Okay. Please make a
Hopefully.
sleight of hand check.
15.
That's pretty good actually.
Oh, that's persuasion, but it's the same. It's still plus 2.
Same thing. Yeah, okay. You got real fucking lucky there. You got real fucking lucky. Okay, so you have 2.
Okay.
I
walk away quickly.
Is the zombie trying to get 2 as well?
Yes.
Okay, I would like you also to make a sleight hand check.
I'm not helping you if you lose. I whisper
Well,
loudly.
now I want to lose.
13. Okay, so he's gonna make another d20. 5. Jesus, a pair of you got lucky there. Ooh. So you come away with 2 large tributes each.
Nice.
Yeah. So these are huge. These are like, so a normal tribute is like the size of like a 50p piece, or like about an inch across. These things are like, it's almost like a bullion bar, like like a bar of gold bullion. So it's like 2 or 3 inches across and like 3 or 4 inches long. It's huge. Comparative, it's massive.
So these count as 5 tributes each?
No, they only still count as 1.
They're just pretty fucking
like,
cool.
They're just really cool tributes. They're like really, really good ones. Much more like
Okay.
not valuable. What's the word? Like prestigious.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
Just awesome. Yeah. So you guys are coming to the. You meet back up in the middle, and then like standing at the end of the street, holding these rocks and this missile.
Strahd light.
Strahd light, yes. Mini Strahd.
Strahd.
Draculite. Let's call him Draculite.
Zero.
Yeah, Strahd Zero, yeah. He stands there. He kind of nods in approval that you guys went for 2 tributes. In fact, this guy is so terrifying that I might actually have to post a picture to General as he looms out at the end of the street. Are you guys approaching him? In fact, he is
Is
like
that like
your
the
right.
only way to go.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
approaching
I mean,
him
I would say
fearless.
yeah.
I
We're
can't be
We're
frightened.
fucking fearless. We're
Yeah.
epic.
Fucking fearless. So
We just stole from people.
he kind of like nods in approval as like you walk towards him, and he's there like holding these rocks and this missile. And I'm just gonna post a picture of him.
I'm just gonna say this: when this game ends, Peru, you got to send the final thing in, and we're gonna post it on Twitch without any context.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at him.
him.
I
So,
want to
wait,
steal his lunch so bad.
If it hasn't been clear, you guys are actually kids in costumes. The tribute to Candy, the
Oh
rocks
my
are eggs, and the missiles is toilet paper.
Does that
Uh,
mean that does that mean that I'm a kid in a broom costume?
You are a kid in a broom costume.
Wait, so what was the explanation for me getting inside the armor?
I have no idea.
Wait, are we doing that thing where,
Yeah, we're
where you get like a large
piggybacking.
stretch coat and you like
Wait.
huddle up against someone
Oh my
and
god,
like
yeah.
do that thing where you appear to be like an adult?
Wait, I have a question. What about Kindle scratching themselves? And
I have no
Running
idea. It's
people.
like I just imagine him with eczema and like eczema eyes
Oh my
and
god.
lie on the floor. I
What
want
about
to
me?
grab him. I was just pissing
he's
myself.
got a
What
vape.
about me?
He's got a vape.
James, I broke someone's window.
Well, that's why I was like, you get to the front door and there's a clear route to the back door and you just
Okay.
run through.
I'm gonna like go into the house and be like,
Yeah.
give me what you owe.
My 8-year-old self made a family shit themselves. What?
So the
I
yeah,
broke into someone's house.
this kid in a Dracula costume.
I mean, I did sort of get the parallels between the eggs and the
Yeah,
toilet
yeah,
paper.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was really struggling at that point. I was like, oh my god, this is going to break me. But so Kid Dracula is stood in front of you
So funny.
with a TP in one hand and the eggs in the other, and he says, "Guys, you've not egged or TP'd any houses. Are you sure that no one here has like, earned it?"
I mean,
Dude,
maybe,
look
I
at
throw
this!
a
They
rock
can
in his-
eat chocolate, bro!
Can I throw an egg in
Chocolate.
his face?
What you say?
Can I
Egg him,
chuck an egg
yeah.
in his face?
If you want,
Yeah.
okay. Let's roll. I mean, you guys still have your stat blocks, and he has his stat block.
Wait.
Bet.
Oh no.
Crap.
I don't want to fight him.
Wait, so the goblins were like anti-vax children?
Wait,
or
so
something
we-
like that?
No. So the goblins were just like another group of kids.
So we kill the
No, that's why I said when you peeled his face off, you just took his mask off.
Oh yeah.
Oh. What about the guy I
Just
like?
going as a group of goblins for Halloween.
Yeah.
It was a family group costume.
I bet
Oh.
I bet my character's actually like a gymnast and is like that's why he keeps flipping and shit.
I must be a
running
stunt
around.
performer because I did a dead drop.
well,
Like-
I just imagine you as like 7-year-old kids, like pretending.
I can fly, James.
Well, this is why I was like, oh, there's a canopy. I just imagine you climbing up a tree.
My guy just really likes poetry.
Two small children
and, like,
pretending to
history
be-
and
Super
stuff.
emo kid.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Oh my god.
I have posted the final version in Discord.
what's this?
Kindle Red with the Ash.
Is
wait,
Kindle
Kindle
Red
Red with
Ashim
Ash-
on the third junior green-skinned goblin slayer of the fifth flay, wearer of Morden's armor, receiver of the golden tribute, and wielder of the toilet paper undying.
I'm gonna make a boss right now. And
Yeah.
that's gonna be that's fun.
So so you're throwing an egg at his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Please make a ranged attack if you have one.
I don't.
Okay. So just
Is
please
it
make a
Dex?
normal attack.
Is it Dex?
It's like Dex and proficiency.
Okay.
so-
Boop. Oh, I already rolled the 10 before.
Oh.
Yeah.
He dodges out the way and goes, "You get for it!" And he is going to start lobbing eggs at you. He has
Get
10
him,
eggs.
guys!
He has 10 eggs.
We
and
got
he says,
more. Oh my
Yeah, but-
god.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah. That's it. Yeah, I want to see Kid in a broom costume. I bet.
I looked it up as well. There's only witches.
Oh, that's rubbish. Kid in a broom Fantasia costume. I bet there's one for broom Fantasia. Oh, so lame. Why? No witch.
I found it.
You found it?
Artie's enjoying themselves.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I've actually found a couple. Wait.
That's really good. Oh no! I say how I imagined yours. Is hang on one card. Board. Knight. Costume.
No.
Yeah.
No. Come on. Oh, I was playing such. Wait. So
I found one that glows.
Oh, actually, if you type in cardboard kid knight costume, some of these are amazing. Some of these are really good.
Kid knight costume?
Hang on.
Cardboard kid knight costume.
Yeah, something like that. It's awesome. Some of them are really, really detailed.
Some of them are not.
Yeah, some of them are not. Some of them is a bot.
I see a lot of Minecraft knights.
That's okay. This one I found a cool one. Wait.
Yeah. Oh, that's like a Ninjago one. That's cool as shit. Anyway,
It's got a dragon on it, so.
Yeah, he's gonna start whipping eggs at you guys and chasing after you. This is one of the big kids. Like he real scary. He real scary.
Yeah, he's like 16.
I am.
Yeah, he's like so.
confirmed to be
You guys are like 8. He's
so-
like 12.
Oh god. Oh god.
Group up, guys. We can
group
take
up,
him.
guys.
I feel like a bit strange.
So he's gonna start whipping eggs at you. I haven't got a stat box in my handy. Oh no, I do. Tell a lie. He's gonna chuck 2. He's using his claw attack. 11 is crap, and who threw it is Artie.
Mm-hmm.
So he throws
9.
second one. Oh, it keeps missing.
Yeah, because I'm a gymnast now. Apparently, I'm wiggling out of these. Just fucking whoop, whoop, whoop.
Doing like back handsprings.
Zoidberging out there.
Yeah, I'm like breakdancing now on the ground.
Let's have a look. If I've got, I should have a Strahd stat block. Why have I not got a Strahd stat block? I almost certainly, unless I deleted it, which would be real fucking stupid. Oh, here we go.
Hey guys, it's my Strahd again.
So yeah, he's whipping eggs at you and keeps missing. What are you guys doing?
I'm not gonna fight this big kid. I'm running.
will.
Okay. Are we gonna flee?
No.
I'm going
lobbing
to throw
eggs
my
at him,
missile.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not fleeing.
Okay.
So we've established that I'm a
Listen.
theater kid. I'm a scared little bitch.
Listen. If this guy is 12 and we're 8, 4 times 8 means we're more.
Yeah.
I like the math.
Yeah, let's do this.
Weirdly, that logic actually went through my head as well.
And you do have the power of friendship.
That's
Exactly. And
Yeah.
eggs. We have more
And
eggs.
Okay. So
Yeah,
he he's gonna come after you, but let's get in some. Well, we won't do it in initiative. Let's do it in a different way. Let's do it from left to right. So
James,
after you've thrown your egg, what?
what's the chance that one of these eggs is cooked?
0.
Darn. We're really good.
So Artie's
Shut
chips
up, cocktail. No, just kidding.
is next is Hamish or Hannah. Hannah the Skeleton.
I have multi-attack.
Oh, you do have multi attack. Okay, you can throw another egg if you want.
Yeah. 12?
Yes.
Darn.
What's the
I'm
broom's
gonna-
real name?
Broom? Brom. That's a Dutch name.
Yeah, Brom. Yeah, Brom.
Yeah.
You got a
I've
Brom the
never
Broom,
heard something so
Hannah
European
the-
before.
and you've got what was the good one for Arnold the
Arthur.
Armor?
Arthur.
Arthur, yeah, I suppose, yeah, and Zachary the Zombie.
That's
Sure.
so funny. This is so good. I
Well,
love
let's
this shit.
just say that the zombie is just named D, and because he hates how short his name is, he has been adding names to his
Adding it
costume.
on.
Yes! That's so
He has
good.
like a sign with his name on, and it's just this entire torso of name.
Carrying around a whiteboard that he's just adding more words to as he goes around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so It's Hannah the Hamish the Scarecrow next.
Hannah the
Hannah
Hamish,
Hamish
the Scarecrow, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll lob some eggs as well. Oh, or should I terrify him? Terrify him. I'll do terrifying glare.
Okay. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. 5. Holy shit! You failed.
Okay.
Shit.
He's terrified of me.
Yeah, this little kid starts fucking screaming.
I'm also paralyzed.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I
He's in his
forgot about
pants,
these
dude.
scarecrows because the save's crap, like so low. But if it works, it's insane.
And that's my action.
He pissed in his pants.
I'm gonna
canonically.
move quicker actually. Yeah, he pisses himself.
Yeah, it fucking pisses.
You guys don't feel fear.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Okay. So he's terrified, and paralyzed.
So he's literally paralyzed with fear. That's so scary as a child.
Is
yelled
that
at
your
an
full
8-year-old.
action to do that, or can you do something else?
But that's my full action. But can I say, like,
Okay.
you know, in The Dark Knight Rises, the Scarecrow,
Oh yeah.
you know how he has, like, the gases that make him actually look like a real scarecrow? Can it be, like, maybe the eggs are a little bit off? And this kid's, like, hallucinating that I'm real?
Okay, yeah, sure, let's go for it. Awesome. Next we have Arthur the Armor.
Yep. I'm gonna just run down here and I'm gonna lob a thing of toilet paper.
Okay, so you're gonna try and TP him.
Yep.
Okay. So let's have this one to be a save. 'Cause it's like it's gonna like blind and restrain him.
That'd
So
be a really
it would be really strong. Yeah.
Murder this
So
child.
what save do you think it should be? I think it should be.
I mean, I would say Dex.
Dex. Okay.
Look at his fight start appearing.
Yeah, 18.
You
Yeah.
can actually throw any eggs in any houses. And then they proceeded to throw it at him, and now it's war.
So I'm afraid
Yeah.
with an 18 that
Yeah.
probably does save against this made up thing that I've just completely made up on the spot.
It's probably like a 12 or something.
Yeah, well, no, I'd say like a 15 is a good save for like a low level thing. But you throw it at him, he kind of like bops him on the head and just rolls away and starts unraveling slowly.
Yeah, fuck
yeah.
you!
Oh, you shouldn't say that. Bob said that
Oh,
was
hang
the
on.
bad word.
If he's paralyzed, doesn't he automatically fail Dex saves?
Oh,
Ooh, I think he does actually.
Start running around him with toilet paper.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you run around him in a circle with toilet paper and like mummy him up. Yeah, and then it's the oh Jesus Christ, here we go. It
You gotta do it.
Yeah, 1 second, I'm just bringing it up. Oh God, where are we? Bloody hell! Kindle Redwood Ash and the third unique Greenstein Goblin save of the fifth flame wearer of the Mordred's armor, receiver of the golden tributes and welder of the toilet paper, the Undyings. Turn.
You have to do it at the end.
No, no, just kidding. I'm going to fire my missile, aka toilet paper.
Well, he's already blinded and restrained.
Yeah, but
we
I want them
just-
even
This
more
kid
blinded and more
punch this kid
restrained.
for 8 damage.
I don't think I can reach him. I have 20 feet of. Oh, I can. Yeah, I'm going to rush here and I'm going to literally kick his ass.
Okay, that's fine. Please make an attack roll. Oh, no, you do have advantage because he is blinded, restrained, and paralyzed.
Oh,
my God.
How?
So you try to like shove him over and miss somehow. Okay, well I can't
reach
help you
him
there.
there.
He's just too big for you to tip over. Broomy. Brom.
Yeah, Brom is fucking bolting to appear like behind him.
Brom's like a track sprinter.
Yeah. He flips all over the place and he's gonna appear right behind him, over here. And he's just gonna like one leg goes all the way up in the air and just plants down as he yeets one egg at this dude from the back. Is that with advantage or it doesn't matter? Does it?
It would be advantage.
Crit fishing. Nah. The
That
17
hits.
hit.
Wait,
All right.
any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if you're within 5 feet.
Well, this is throwing an egg.
Oh, you haven't moved then. Never mind.
But I have multi-attack, so after throwing that egg, I'm gonna sweep his leg. Try and make him fall on the ground.
You have
Okay,
advantage, remember?
advantage. 13.
He misses, I'm afraid. However, I will say this: you hit him on the ass with the egg, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are playing fair, man."
You pooped your pants, dude. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and he's gonna cheese it away, crying. About how,
He just keeps
how you
falling
guys-
over
Yeah,
the.
yeah, he's tripping over. I'm gonna tell you guys, mom.
I'm
Make an attack of
tell your friends
opportunity.
to peed your pants.
Yeah,
And I make him
Yeah,
trip
make an
over
attack
my
of
foot.
opportunity if you'd like, but
Yeah, I want to make him trip over my foot.
Oh,
yeah, 9. His AC is 15.
Yeah,
So that's different. Oh, 20 broomstick trips him up.
Flat
Anyone
on his
else?
nose.
Yeah, he
chips a
basically-
tooth.
you like pants him as he walks past. And
Nice undies, dude.
With bullies.
as he runs away, and we finally move on to the last street, which
We are the
you had.
coolest kids in the neighborhood.
You had Smithers Street, Baker Street, and now Street.
Nice.
Nice.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
making these up as I go, and this is the final house.
Really?
Yeah, this is Old Man Withers' house. This is the spookiest fucking house in town, right? This house has got like it's like also on a hill. It's kind of backlit. It's quite gothic looking, and he's got like fake thunder and lightning and like skeletons hanging in his garden. This house is scary as all hell. This
Yo, he
house,
goes off on Halloween.
yeah, he
dude.
goes. Old Man Withers, like since he like tried to get the old drive-through shut down so he could turn it into a parking lot, but got stopped by Mystery Inc., has gone off on Halloween. He goes heavy, and like rumor is like it's like he loves it. It's like his Christmas, because he's like an old gay confirmed bachelor, and he loves it. Like he goes all out. He like dresses as Satan and everything, even though it's like 82. He absolutely loves it.
Yo, guys, how many eggs you got left?
Why are you
I got-
immediately?
I got
No.
2.
I threw like 3, and I had 5 split in half, and I had 9. Or the candies that I got, not.
And the tribute to Candy.
Okay, so how many eggs did we have?
And also the really big candies are 4 bars.
Nice. Chocolate.
What if we put on like? How much do you think he hates that kid that we just absolutely beat the shit out of?
Oh, he hates the bullies.
Shit, he hates
You
us now.
think? No, I mean we put a bully in the place. Like that bully was, gonna be all like, "Oh, look, we gotta egg houses, guys."
Guys, I've learned something from today.
Yeah, maybe
Violence
we should
is
say
the
that
answer.
Right?
Being a bully trick or treat.
No, we could just be like, "Hey, what was that kid's name?"
Billy.
We made Billy cry. Can we have some candy?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Bet. Gonna knock on his door.
So the 4 of you approach Old Man Withers' place. There's like skeletons and like uggity buggity things shooting out of the walk as you meander up the path and go. Ooh! And you ring the doorbell. Bing! No, it doesn't do a bing bong. It kind of like makes the like funeral bell sound that the Addams Family door makes.
Just like a cackle at the end of it.
The
Yeah.
door swings open, and there stands Old Man Withers, like fully decked out as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
We have the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and Dorothy.
Yeah,
Let's fucking go.
and he's like, "Oh my goodness, don't you guys look adorable?" And he hands out. So what was it you trying to get him to do?
We were just being like, "Hey, we got Billy to get run off home crying."
Oh, I hope you kids are playing nice out there.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was being real mean to the other kids.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll help you fill the candy. And you can each take 46.
Let's go.
Lovely. Ah, Amber, what are you doing? That's the wrong thing. There you go.
Ooh, damn, you're rolling high. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You just-
The fuck?
And
Oh
dice
my god,
rolls.
31 candies.
Well, I think I gave what did we distribute the 5 between us?
I just added 2 to my
I
thing.
don't think you did it, man.
Okay, so I got 9 plus 3 plus 13.
Well, as you walk away from Old Man's Withers, you hear the church bell ring. Bong, 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 bong. It's 8 o'clock. You guys need to be home for bed.
Yo, this beat
Uh-oh.
kind of slaps,
Uh-oh.
dude.
Uh-oh! Run, 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 run.
So you guys need to race back home.
That's my jam.
Yeah. See, but you need to like as the biggest. You need to be looking after the little kids as well.
Yeah, I'll make sure to like drag on anyone who's slow.
Okay. So you race home. You race through the winding.
Also, I'm the smallest.
Oh yeah. It doesn't really like whatever.
I'm small size.
You race home and you approach your house, which has been decked out. If it wasn't clear, the everlasting, not burning torches are like fake LED torches.
Yeah, yeah.
Like fake LED candles. You rush over the little wooden path that your mum and dad had made to like simulate like a moat, and your dad, who is wearing like a fake pumpkin mask, opens the door. It's like, "Hey guys, who won Halloween this year?"
Not Billy.
So let's have a quick roundup. Who got the most sweets?
I had 31.
Yeah, I got 25.
24.
I got 25, but I have 2 really good ones.
Oh, that one candy actually did something. Right.
So, with your 31, your dad.
Can I kill
will,
King Arthur?
Your
No.
dad will allow you to play that game where you can create like your fighting characters.
Yeah,
King
so
Arthur.
clever.
Yeah, and he allows you to do that before bedtime. But you guys get to gorge on all your sweets before bed. And the night is a success for all apart from Billy, who ended up with like egg on his ass and toilet paper around his face. And the night comes to a close. You all sleep like angels, and you get ready for next year. And I hope you enjoyed that incredibly stupid.
That was funny.
So good.
I'm just
yeah.
trying to go through my mind of all the dumb shit.
That's very
That's one of my
cute.
favorite one-shot things you've done. That's so
Thank you.
Yeah,
funny.
it's very funny.